We now interrupt this Game Scoop for an important update.
What's going on?
Wow.
Today, the director of the Rampage movie, the upcoming Rampage movie, based on the 80s arcade game.
Did you make all of this up?
The director of last year's San Andreas, starring The Rock. He gave an update letting us know what Rampage monsters will be in the movie.
Oh.
It is all three that you would expect to be in the three movies.
Lizzie is there.
And do you know their other names?
I know, I've forgotten their other names.
That's the whole
Lizzie's
thing.
the only one I remember.
That's,
Let's see. George. Lizzie,
yes,
George,
the ape is
and
George.
What's the wolf's name? I don't
Do you remember?
I don't remember the wolf's name.
Well, Dame and I looked it up earlier, and I do remember it from that moment.
Lizzie and George are the ape.
Lizzie's the Godzilla, George
I'll
is
give you
the King
hint.
Kong.
It's the name of another famous movie monster.
It's Ralph? Is that what it is? No.
What is it? What is it?
I think it's
do not
Frank.
remember.
Is it
Frank?
Oh,
Frank
maybe
the
it was
Wolf?
Ralph.
I feel like
That's
it's
Ralph.
Ralph.
You're right.
Anyway, there's a Godzilla and a
this
King
is how bad it
Kong.
was. Dame and I read this together earlier.
A Godzilla, a King Kong, and the Wolf. And I don't think the director actually knows their names either. Director Brad Payton says, there's the three, the lizard, the ape, and the wolf. So that's
That's a quote.
So authentic.
he either doesn't know the names or he doesn't think anyone else knows their names.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I really hope the movie takes place in Des Moines. Like, you destroyed so many cities in that game because it had like 130
All right,
levels.
You know what? You can just leave Des Moines out of this.
What? No,
Iowa over
I think
here.
Des Moines was an early level.
Des Moines is on the rise.
I'm okay with that. Why not have a disaster
not once
movie set in
Lizzie
Des
gets her
Moines?
hands on it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, that game had so many levels.
I
Did
love
you ever
that
play it all
game.
the way through?
Yeah, I beat the NES
That
version.
game
I
has
think.
4,000 levels
Yeah.
in it. It never ends.
It goes
Yeah.
through Canada.
Yeah, it goes on
Yeah.
forever.
Do you think it'll have nudity, Damon?
I hope so. I was really interested in the fact that I had nudity when I was a kid.
Yeah,
that's
me too.
right.
And if anybody doesn't know this game, it's a classic 80s arcade game where you play the giant monster destroying the city. It's 2D, and then the monsters can like hurt each other, fight each other, and you knock down planes that are attacking you. And then if you lose enough health, you
It's great.
you shrink back down to the human that you transformed from, and then shuffle off the screen, covering up your private parts. It's
Yep.
great.
You're completely.
So that's the
nude.
setup for the
Wait, is one of the characters a lady?
Lizzie,
the
I
Godzilla
think.
is
Yeah.
Okay, and then but there's also naked ladies in the apartment buildings.
Well, they're like showering.
That's an important thing you need to know about Rampage when you're 8.
So that's the setup. That's the setup for the game. Would you like to know the setup for the movie?
no,
Yes, it's set in Des Moines.
This is the director. The director says the story centers on, quote, a lab that affects these animals and makes them rampage.
Wait, so they start as animals in this. They're not starting as people.
Apparently.
So
So
they're doing
it's
like the Ninja Turtle thing
animal
where
nudity.
like
Yeah.
Splinter's like not a dude, but he's
Or
a
they're-
rat
they're
now.
aliens.
Oh,
So,
man.
Yeah,
Huh.
I imagine the Rampage fan community is going to be up in arms about that change in.
Oh, that's
You and
Rampage
I?
Canada.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. We should write a
Goodness.
letter.
We should
No,
I'm
we can
gonna-
angrily tweet at the director.
Yes, and the Rock,
Okay,
Wait, is The Rock in this? He's
Yeah.
So not only
Because remember, the Rock was in San Andreas, so
Right.
now
They
he and the-
reunited.
Yeah, they're
But he's
What
reunited.
is
not
Twitter
George.
for if not to shout at people when they make a creative decision you
This
don't
is
like?
great. The
That's
tides
true.
have turned.
That's
This is fantastic.
I love that. It affects these animals and makes them rampage. Just taking the name of the game, it'd be like, we're going to make a Call of Duty. It's about soldiers answering the Call of Duty.
rampaging animals,
Elevator pitch.
much as Smaug rampaged over Lake Town
Yeah, that's
in
right.
The Hobbit,
Yeah.
the prequel to Lord of the Rings.
Or as Ungoliant did.
Oh, and Goliath did also
He's-
rampage,
Yes,
then
and ended up in Mordor.
destroying the
Unfortunately,
trees.
Left spawn of Ungoliant
We have to move
everywhere.
on from
Yeah.
Rampage.
Smoked his
Spiders.
fury up on the mountainside. Yeah, that's the Balrog.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Yeah, wow.